the next vlog. Guys, welcome back to the channel. On our last video, you might have remembered we said we were about to get on our cruise, and there it goes. We're late.
There is no cruise waiting for us.
We don't know what's going on. Yeah. We got back, 5 minutes late from our tour.
I think we were right back here at 2 o'clock, and we couldn't have, but we were on the van anyway. So
because what happens is there's 4 boats stacked here, and I think one of the boats had to leave, so our boat's gone. We've been told they're coming back, but we're not 100% sure. So we're sitting here waiting on the dock. The kids are over here.
Yeah, so we're hungry.
We're hungry.
We're super tired.
Yeah.
I really don't want to be doing this right now, but we just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like because the boat was coming to get us, but we saw what it takes for these boats to leave. Like, it's a lot of work. It takes a while. So it would have just been faster for them just to wait for us for 5 minutes, and we were right here. Anyways, let's see how this progresses. We'll check back in a few minutes. Ah.
All right, that's our boat. Looks like they're coming back for us.
So apparently we're on the way to our boat now, so you had to come back to pick us up. So we're just about to find out if it's the next one over from this one.
Thank you.
So we are finally cruising, the ship is moving, and we're getting some lunch where we're also desperately hungry, and we're going on to our next destination. We'll show you when we get there. After lunch, we spent some time relaxing on the deck, enjoying views of the Nile. Our cruise took place towards the end of December, so it was a bit cold for swimming, but that didn't stop the kids from giving it a go. Everybody, it's a new day. It's day number 3 for us, and it was our second night on the boat last night.
Yep. But before we tell you what we're doing right now, let's jump back to yesterday because we couldn't really vlog.
No, yesterday. There was no vlogging happening.
Because everything just seems super rushed with these tours, and like you don't have time just to, I guess, relax at all or.
Yeah, we're going at a really fast pace. Yeah. So like he said, there's no time to stop or get a drink. There's no literally get in there, quickly get rushed through the tour, take a few photos, back on the boat. And if you remember from a previous vlog, we got left behind on the previous boat.
That wasn't our fault.
It was not our fault. So I guess it's just the nature of, going on these cruise ships, which, we didn't really realise that that's how it was going to be. So
yesterday we went to, it was Kom Ombo Temple.
Yep.
It was a special temple because I think that it had 2 gods associated to it, wasn't it?
That's right. So
Horus on one side and the crocodile god on the other side. So
you remember?
Kind of unique, yeah. I do remember a little bit.
And Kom Ombo means hill of gold or mountain of gold.
Yeah.
So there you
beautiful
go.
temple. It was like lit up at night time. We got there in the evening. It was a beautiful temple. After the temple, we then went to the Crocodile Museum, and inside there they had mummified crocodiles.
That was very cool.
That was really interesting.
Yeah.
Last night, because we were so rushed, we lost Javi. Javi, we thought he was with us and actually ahead of us.
Yeah.
Then we got onto the boat and he wasn't in the lobby there, so we had to run back. And actually, a policeman had helped us out, and he had brought him to the boat. So.
Yeah, it's scary. 5 minutes. It was very fast. We found him very fast.
Yeah.
I think somewhere. So when we left the Crocodile Museum, he was still with us, but that last section, I think those last 300 meters where we had to rush back to the boat.
There's lots of people asking you to buy things.
Yeah, we were crowded.
Push through. You're just trying to ignore them. No thanks, halas. And
At some point
there we've lost him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our fault.
Yeah, so
But yeah, if it wasn't so rushed off, I feel like that wouldn't have happened.
yeah. So luckily, I have to say that we have not felt unsafe, not once. Well, since
we
we've been
haven't.
here in Egypt, and everybody's been so lovely,
Yeah, people are
particularly
really
with the
lovely.
kids.
Yeah.
People are so kind. Obviously, hear about the scams, and we're aware of so many scams, and I'm sure that they happen. But so far, we had lots of kindness, and particularly with the kids.
So yeah, that was yesterday. We had dinner on the cruise last night. That was okay. And got up this morning, 5 o'clock.
Another early start. I woke up this morning, looked at my watch, and it was 3:34, and I freaked out. I thought we were actually late because yesterday we had to be up by 3.
Yeah.
but no, here we are. We're on time.
Yeah.
Now
We've taken a tuk-tuk here. You're gonna be first there. Good morning.
we are on a tuk-tuk.
It's 5:40 in the morning, heading to Edfu Temple. Super early, super cold, and super cramped.
Yeah, instead of a carriage, so they use carriages with horses. And if you don't know, we are vegetarian, and we don't particularly believe in using animals in that form. Also, the animals in Egypt are not particularly looked after really well. So I think something for you to think about if you will be using a carriage is that in using them, you're supporting, a practice that's not very humane. So we used the tuk-tuk, which was really fast.
Yeah, we beat the rest of our group here, so this is why
Yeah.
we have time to vlog right now.
Yeah.
An extra couple of minutes. Yeah.
And
So-
we're going to go into Edfu Temple today.
I think this was heavy.
What do we got? Edfu Temple, and what else? Was there something else after Edfu Temple?
I can't remember.
All right,
One thing at a time.
we'll show you one thing at a time.
Let's go check out this temple. I think our group should be here any second, so
Fingers crossed.
go find them. Yeah. Have a look at all these people here though. Check it out.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Sandstone. The temple was built from sandstone, except Holy of Holies.
Edfu Temple is dedicated to the falcon god Horus. It is one of the best preserved temples in Egypt due to the fact it was buried under sand until the mid-1800s.
Inside the temple, there are various halls and chambers, each decorated with carvings and paintings that depict the story of Horus and his battles against his enemy Set.
We're just finishing up at Edfu Temple, and we've got to say it's been way too rushed. It's just been quick, this way, this way, this way, this way.
Yeah.
And you have to keep up with the guide. He's responsible for you. We've got to the end now, and he's basically given us 5 minutes to take photos. So it's, yeah, really hard to take photos, take video as you're going through, and get the explanations.
Yeah, it's very tricky, and obviously, we don't want to be whiny or whatever,
Yeah.
but I think so far I would recommend that if you really want to take your time, that you do this on your own.
Yeah, get a car or driver.
And spend some,
Take your
maybe
time.
a night in each place instead of doing the cruise, because the cruise, I think we spend so much time just waiting and
Yeah, a lot of waiting and a lot of rushing.
waiting. Yeah.
And everyone's here at the same time. So
Yeah.
all the cruise ships that have docked this morning, they're all coming to the same temple, and everyone's trying to get in there to see the same thing.
to get back
and-
at the same time.
And there's no water in there.
It's not happening.
There's no lines. Everyone's just kind of rushing to the same point.
Yeah.
But this temple is amazing.
It's amazing.
It's the best one we've seen, easily. It's huge.
It's incredible.
It's got hieroglyphics all over it.
Yeah, every single surface
Yeah.
that there's a hieroglyph, there's something on
And,
it.
and they look like they've been well preserved as well.
Yeah, and you can actually see some of the colour inside as well, and you can see it on the archway as you walk in. So I can imagine that this place must have been absolutely grand
Yeah.
back in its day.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got to go. We've used our 5 minutes of photo time to talk to you guys.
Yeah, to tell you about our experience.
Yeah. All right. So we've got to get going.
wait me in the front of the boat. Don't be inside.
Okay.
Because I need to collect all the group. No.
Wait outside?
Mister, wait me in the front of the boat.
Will do, yeah.
Please. No inside. Don't be inside the boat. Because I have to be group.
Outside.
Go ahead.
So we've just spent the afternoon on the cruise making our way towards Luxor. We basically just spent some time with the kids, they did some activities. We then had lunch and had a bit of a nap. Another thing we did, we went through the Esna Lock, which is a spot where the water level in the Nile changes. And there was quite a lot of these guys in boats throwing sheets and towels and tablecloths onto the boat and wanting to sell them to us, and that was quite interesting. And they're wanting you to basically try to sell them to the people on the boat if you were standing there watching them. So yeah, it was something different. Never seen it anywhere else. You have to buy. Tonight we've come to Luxor Temple. We are in Luxor now, and behind me you can see Luxor Temple. We've just spent the last hour exploring it, and it's probably the most amazing temple we've seen so far, I think. The temple we saw this morning was quite epic, but I think just the columns here really make Luxor Temple stand out. And what's really interesting is that the statues you can see behind me, they were once covered with sand all the way almost to the top. There's actually a photo over there I'll show you, just to show how high the sand level was. So it's incredible, it was just sitting there. And inside there is a mosque which was built on top of the temple, and they didn't even know that it was there. So yeah, it was just completely covered in sand, and yeah, a mosque was built at one point in history. But it's been discovered, it's all been unearthed, and it's quite spectacular. I forget how many columns there were, but there are quite a lot. And tomorrow we're going to another temple which has even more columns apparently, it has the most. And it's actually down this way, and it takes you through the Avenue of the Sphinx. It's basically a 3-kilometer road that stretches all the way to the Karnak Temple, it's called. And that's where we're heading tomorrow. So I am going to wrap up this vlog here. Sorry, Elisa's not here. We're having some trouble with Eva at the moment, so I thought I'd just close this one off for today. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the vlog tomorrow. All right, thanks guys. Bye.